Today on What's in Store, as we continue our visit with Charles Riddle, the district attorney here in Naval's Parish, we're turning our attention to a very important function that they play in the area of child support and hot checks.
Yeah, hot checks. Right. Insufficient funds. Anybody ever get a notice for that?
Yeah.
Let's talk about the child support
Yes.
first. Obviously, the collection of child support for mothers, mostly mothers. We have a few people where the fathers are the ones actually collecting child support. But it is a huge area. I think all but one district attorney's office in the state handles the enforcement part of the collection of child support. And by that I mean, if there is a child support order and the custodial parent wants us to collect it, we can go through the court process, make sure that it's entered into judgment, the amount, the number of children, who's being paid, and the total amount that they're going to be paid, and we collect it for them. It actually goes through a state agency, the actual physical collection of it, but we set it up to where we establish it, and then we help to enforce it when they don't pay. And it's amazing how many parents, non-custodial parents, that don't pay.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, it really is. With some from $5,000 past due to $20,000 past due, even $30,000 past due. And quite often it's hard to get them into court. We have an excellent staff that works in our office on the collection of it and communicating with the parents who have custody and trying to get them to participate in the process where we can assist them in collecting it, and then locating the non-custodial parent and making sure that that person is responsible and held to their accountability.
So I would assume that the folks that are doing the right thing, not a whole lot of interfacing with them, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
The ones that complain are the custodial parents who can't collect, so they come to us.
Right.
The ones that don't pay, they don't like coming to our office too often.
Right.
Now, on hot checks, we have a staff that takes care of that, and they do a great job. We collect over $100,000 a year in hot checks, and that's just the portion that is owed to the store owners. We tell them that if you can get a good address of where they're located, we're either going to collect the hot check or they're going to go to jail. That's been our philosophy, and it's worked. And so we work with them repeatedly. We give them advice, the store owners or the people who collect checks, where they are able to make sure that they have phone numbers, contact information, they're the right person, where they live, so we can get in touch with them.
So how do business owners engage in that process?
All they have to do is contact us. We'll send them a package, and the way to handle it by sending out letters and the formalities that are required so that we can bring it to a criminal court to be able to enforce that collection.
So if there's a business out there that doesn't realize that assistance is available to you, make sure you contact the DA's office so they can help you with that. That wraps up today's edition of What's in Store.